Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are in good state of health and iman. Start our lecture with dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Ameen. Date 11 May and day is Monday. Lecture for class 6, lecture of physics. Lecture number 12, chapter 10, properties of light. In previous lecture, I told you about the reflection of light. Today again we will discuss about the reflection of light and how it occurs. Firstly, what is the reflection of light? When light falls on a smooth shiny surface, it bounces off one particle direction. The bouncing of line, this is called reflection of light. Here we have a diagram. From diagram that is clear about the reflection of light. इंसिडेंट रे फॉल होती है प्लेन सरफेस के ऊपर और वो दूसरी डायरेक्शन में मूव कर जाती है, तो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. अगर वो उस प्लेन सरफेस को क्रॉस करके चली जाती है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड ट्रांसमिटेड रे.
In a metal plate at one end and a screen of tracing paper or frosted glass at the other end. If the camera is pointed towards a tree, an inverted diminished image of the tree is formed on the screen. As shown here, light rays from the top of the tree A travel in a straight line and fall at X on the screen. Rays from the bottom of the tree B fall at Y. Thus, XY is the diminished inverted image of the tree on the screen. If the hole is larger than a pinhole, the image obtained will be blurred. If the screen is replaced by a photographic film, a photograph of the tree can be taken. Increasing the number of holes increases the number of images. Same level as the observer. The construction and working of a periscope is as follows. The periscope is based on the reflection of light by a plane mirror. A periscope consists of two plane mirror strips fixed at 45 degrees to the ends of a long narrow tube. They are parallel to each other. Here you can see that each mirror turns the light rays by 90 degrees. The observer looking from below can see the image of the object in the lower mirror.
Assalamu alaikum. Start our lecture with dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Ameen. Date 11 May and day is Monday. Chapter 10, sound wave, lecture number 12. Firstly, we will discuss about speed. The distance a cover in unit time is called its speed. For example, जब हम किसी से बात करते हैं तो आवाज़ लिसनर टू द स्पीकर, ठीक, इन दोनों के दरमियान में जैसे वेव का डिस्टेंस कवर करेंगी यूनिट टाइम में, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड इट्स स्पीड. वी हैव एन अदर एग्जांपल लाइक अ थंडर. First we see the flash of lightning. A few seconds later we hear thunder. How and why? This happens because sound and light travel at different speed. Light travel much faster than sound. Both have a different frequency. Light jaldi travel as compared to sound. That's why this happens. This is the formula of a speed. Speed is equals to the wavelength multiplied by frequency. From this formula, we find the value of speed. Topic is loudness. And what is loudness? Loudness is related to the amplitude of a sound. Sometimes we need to shout in a louder voice. We have to use an extra energy. From this diagram, I will tell you about what is the difference between loud sound and soft sound, how their waves are different with each other. Okay, how they are different with each other. When we speak loud or shout, then these waves are produced. लाउड साउंड के जो एम्पलीट्यूड होता है वो इंक्रीज़ होता है, जितना हम लोग ऊंचा बोलेंगे उसका एम्पलीट्यूड ज़्यादा होगा. द डिस्टेंस मैक्सिमम डिस्टेंस ऑफ अ वेव इज़ कॉल्ड एम्पलीट्यूड, और दिस पार्ट इज़ कॉल्ड this part of a wave is called crust, and this is called trough. Okay, but in soft sound this type of waves are produced which have a small amplitude. जब हम लोग आहिस्ता से बोलते हैं तो इसकी वेव्स ऐसे प्रोड्यूस होती हैं और इसकी एम्पलीट्यूड जो होता है वो स्मॉल होता है. दिस इज़ द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन लाउडर साउंड एंड सॉफ्ट साउंड. लाउडर साउंड हैव अ large amplitude and soft sound have a small amplitude.
As dispersion. Newton, while studying heavenly bodies, observed that the images of stars were colored near the fringes. He polished the lenses of his telescope, but then also the colors persisted, and he concluded that the color is not a fault of the lens. It is something due to the nature of light itself. Dispersion of light through a prism. White light is allowed to enter a prism through a small aperture. White light is dispersed into its constituent colors. Dispersed colors are obtained on a screen. The colored band of light is called spectrum. Explanation of dispersion. Dispersion is due to the different speeds of lights for different colors. Refractive index is different for different colors. Refraction occurs and different colors are deviated through different angles. Violet is deviated most and red the least. Experiment to show that prism does not color white light. White light gets dispersed at the first face of the prism only. Afterwards, it gets refracted. Hence, a prism does not color white light. White light falls on a prism A. Dispersed colors are obtained on a screen S having a hole in it. Only green light is allowed to fall on prism B. It suffers only refraction and no dispersion. Recombination of white light. Two prisms A and B of same material and refracting angle are placed with their bases opposite to each other. White light incident on prism A gets dispersed and falls on prism B. It is again deviated by prism B towards its base. White light comes out of prism B parallel to light incident on prism A. Thus, prism A splits white light into its components and prism B recombines them to form white light.
Student, this is your diary, chapter 9 plus 10, full is for learn plus HA. Now we are closing our lecture with dua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Fi imanillah.